I thought we really went out and started again in practice yesterday. Our guys really had a spirited practice, tough coming back after a tough loss, but our guys stepped up in practice. We prepared, we competed. We only had a 24-hour turnaround, but I thought our guys, in terms of practice, I thought our guys stepped up and it carried over. I thought our aggression was good tonight. We handled their press pretty well for the most part. And when we made mistakes, we bounced back. We didn't hang our heads and we didn't compound them. And obviously, Seth and Austin did some big shots for us. They really stepped up, and it's good to have a junior and a senior. We don't have a lot of them, but these two guys showed, I thought, great strength and leadership to come up and knock down those shots, and that was huge. And we did a good job on Henry. We did a pretty good job on some of the guys, and we're getting closer defensively, and nice to convert some of their turnovers. We forced 18 turnovers. That's usually a sign your defense is doing good things. We were in the right place. We converted their turnovers. We scored about 20 off turnovers, or 18, or whatever it was, and that's a good stat for us.
Coach, why the slow start tonight?
Well, we've actually been a team that's had better starts, and then we had a slow start the other night, and sometimes early in the game you're kind of feeling each other out. And we struggled, we missed some inside shots, and they went inside right away on us and they scored. I mean, that's one of their strengths. They got an inside attack and they went at us early, so they got up, but we battled back. And I was proud that our guys, there was never no doubt in my mind that we weren't going to battle back. We did, and we battled back to come out to take the lead at halftime, and that was huge because we were down early. And we stormed back, and it was really good for our team to do that.
Speaking of halftime, what did you say to them at halftime?
Well, I said, I think the mood in the locker room was, hey, we got 20 more minutes, and let's go out there and play the 20 minutes with the same type of aggression and the same type of urgency and enthusiasm we had in the first half, and we did that. I thought we kept up our pace all game. We attacked offensively. We were pressuring out on them defensively, and we caused some turnovers. Our defense took a step tonight in some positive directions, and we were knocking down some shots, which is nice to see. I mean, we finding open guys. Another game with 17, 18 assists in 2 games, and we're starting to find guys, and that's a good sign. But we moved the ball well against their zone. I thought as soon as they went zone, we attacked their zone. We scored, and I thought we did a good job against our press. I think we had some transition baskets against them.
And when they needed to finish, they did tonight. The defense just stepped up and got things going.
Yeah, we made some big shots. We completed some plays tonight, which was good to see. We really did. It was great for us.
Coach, the one thing that you said a couple of nights ago, you said you guys could start playing defense and maybe make some steals. Things would turn around for you. And what I saw was in the first half, you only had 1. In the second half, it was a barrage of steals. I want to say 5.
Yep. Well, I thought defensively, again, we turned it up. We were really in the right position. We were helping in on their post-ups. They heard us at some post-ups the first half, and they got a few in the second half, but we were in the right position. We were getting our hands on a lot of balls. We were in passing lanes. We didn't give guys angles at the basket. They scored, got a couple scores late on us. But I thought defensively we've disrupted what they were trying to do, and we were very alert defensively, and that's important. I know they still shot 47% for the game, but this is a good offensive team. This is one of the better offensive teams in our league, and to beat them, you're going to have to defend because they can score on you. They're really good offensively.
And Keith made some really good decisions down the stretch. He was trapped down there on the inbounds and finds the pass to Max, and I think he hits 4 free throws there. He's a guy that you didn't have last game.
No, we missed Keith a lot on Thursday, and I said that after the game, to our coaching staff, and probably should have shared that with the team, but I think our team knows that. He brings us energy. There's nobody that brings more energy to practice and games than Keith, and what I liked about Keith's energy today is he channeled it in a positive way, to help his teammates, take what the defense gave him. It was really one of his better floor games that he's had here at Rice. He plays the whole game against a pressure team, doesn't turn the ball over one time, finds some guys, he knocks 2 big threes down, makes 2 big free throws, at the end. And, you know, I thought his defense was pretty good. You know, he gave up the 3 at the very end. I think it was Keith. You know, but his floor game was awfully good. It's just good to have him back in our lineup. His energy was very important to us. When he came in the game, I think he changed the complexion of the game because his energy was really good.
Seth, they got within 5 once and then 3. You hit 2 threes there. Can you just kind of talk about the moment and needing that big shot and being able to, you know, get that open look and hit the 3?
Yeah, at the end of our offense, when everything breaks down, Coach lets us kind of make a play for our own, and both times, I think it was Max, was able to get into the lane, and my guy had to help down on Sean, and I just happened to be open both times.
You feel like when you get that shot more times than not, it seems like you make those, when you get the top of the key wide open, you usually hit those.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's something we work on almost every day in practice. So if I'm not open, someone else will be, and Max will definitely find them.
But you seem to be the guy with the target. Kind of talk about what makes that work for you.
What was that? Sorry?
Yeah, you seem to be the guy that they target, that your teammates target, especially on that open 3. Kind of talk about how that works for you.
Oh, basically, so I'm rolling up to the top, and Sean is such a big presence down low that my guy has to help down. So the guards know that I'm going to be open almost every time on that play, at least for a second.
Seth was also in the gym. He doesn't know I know this, but he was in the gym after practice, 45 minutes after practice last night shooting, and he was late for dinner. I wanted to make him run though, because he was making shots in practice. So if he wants to be a few minutes late and he can knock down his 3s, that'll be all right.
Was that what you were doing, shooting 3s?
Yeah, I mean, Ross Wilson and I, every day after practice, have been shooting.
They said, what happened at dinner? He said, Seth was late. I said, what do you mean he was late? Well, he was in the gym shooting. I said, that's all right with me.
Wasn't a good dinner or anything, was it?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Shouldn't have been late for that one.
You know, that's great to see, Seth. You know, he's staying after practice. You know, it matters to him. It hurts him when he didn't knock down shots. He was, 1 for 7 another game? What was it, 3 for 12?
Yeah, something like that.
You know, when he's not knocking down shots and he's got some open looks, you know, he takes it to heart and he did something about it. He didn't just hang his head. He went out there and he worked hard in practice, and he didn't let his team down. He went out there and he made some huge shots today. You know, he knows his teammates and coaches have confidence in him.
Coach, I think on the back end of how Seth and Ron were able to play tonight, you also had the inside game, right?
Yeah, Sean was commanding presence. He left, you know, he missed some shots inside, but as Seth says, you know, it's really causing defenses to have to make some decisions, and that's the beauty of having an inside presence, because you know, teams have to decide if they want to take you away inside or outside. And you know, it's hard to do both. And if you're going to play out on Austin, you know, or in Seth, their men aren't help defenders. That means our posts have to be able to score one-on-one in the post. And when they do, that's now the team's going to have to either go zone as they did, or they're going to have to get help schemes somewhere else. So it's good to see us really focus in. We had good floor spacing tonight. I thought our team played into the high post. We really did some good things by spacing the floor and making it tough on our opponents.
Again, looking at the significance of the game, not to look at the negative, but I mean, you guys hadn't won a conference game in a while. Is this a big moment for, you know, at least to go into a locker room and? It
is, Joseph. We talked about that, and you know, the sentiment of the guys was, hey, let's hold on to this feeling. You know, we've had opportunities. It's, you know it. You watched us. That we've had opportunities. We've let some games slip away, and I was proud that our guys were not going to let this one slip away. I mean, at least I thought they weren't, and they didn't. But that was the feeling of our team, and the way that we played. We made big plays. We made big passes. We got big stops, and I thought that was huge. So you know, we're a capable team, but it's good to see us, you know, go back and get this game, because we've been in position before and let it go, you know, through our hands a little bit. And we, I think it was our athletic director came in the locker room after the game and said, hey, it looks like you guys smell a little blood. And that was good to see. Our team has to be like that. Our team, you know, has to realize when we get up, we got to play that same way, not just to keep the lead, but maybe increase it. And I thought our team showed equal aggressiveness in the second half as we did in the first. We could have just rested on our lead. We didn't. We turned it up and built our lead even bigger in the second half. So one of our best two-half performances we've had. And if we can do those types of things, we can get some wins, and I'm just glad our guys experienced it. They deserved it. There's been times I thought we deserved to win and we didn't, and this time, our guys earned this, and it's a good feeling.
Ben, was that on the last shot, was that Max defending that three in the
I
corner?
don't know, but he got up on him pretty good.
It looked like, I thought it was Max.
Yeah, on Cherry, it was a
Either
Cherry.
Max or Keith, I'm not sure.
It was on Cherry, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glad they didn't call a foul.
I don't think they could.
Yeah.
Not enough.